The Finals, the newest game from DICE, the newest battle royale. But is it the best? Now, let me tell you why I love this game, and it's not just because reasons. Where he's sitting in? Good golly, Miss Molly. You're on the road. Let's talk about the character customization. One of the things that the beta does amazing is you can actually purchase the different suit options or styles in the beta. They gave you 10,000 points to buy anything you wanted. So obviously, I was checking out the Rusty Rascal. But really, what gave me more of a look into this was the total options that they had. Now, I know this isn't new to any battle royale, but this game is still in the beta. They even have their little weapon charms that are bringing us back to our childhood. I was super excited that if I wanted to, I could purchase any of these, and I got a pretty cool outfit. Honestly, it was a pretty generic menu. I call this out because I did like being able to see my character, but I did enjoy that you had to unlock some different game modes. There are some cool abilities like being able to throw random tankards at your enemies and then distracting them and easily wiping them off the face of the earth. And then you have the grappling hook, and you can even use this to take the money and use that to your advantage. I thought that this was a really cool sequence by one of my teammates, and it was just cool to see how you can interact with your enemies and distract them or try to escape with the money while you're trying to get out. Also, shout out to you, Brain Out of Order, for trying the no-scope spreads. Now, this game isn't without some of its faults. Early on, it turned into running simulator. As you can see here, me and my team just sprinting through the map, trying to find the best course of action, and so far away from the fight. Now, I know there are different abilities that you can unlock, like the grappling hook, and you can utilize the environment to get to the battle quickly, but when you're first starting out, it's a little bit of a big learning curve. But that doesn't mean that dropping down your enemies, wiping somebody isn't just as fun. And then the following battle that ensues, you get to see the actual destructibility and how it can change the landscape. As you can see here, I'm in the battle, heated, and my opponent just gets away easily. To show the point again, you can easily chain together a jump pad into that rope if I didn't miss it and attach onto it. And then once you get up here after just a little bit of a ride, you can drop in on your enemy and easily catch them off guard, breaking through the glass and getting ready to fight continue. Up next was my favorite mode, tournament mode. I may be blowing this out of proportion, but this is one of the coolest things that I enjoyed about playing the game once I unlocked it. Now, this was the tournament stage. This game mode brought together 3 total rounds with a knockout round where it pitted you against 7 other teams, and the top 2 winners got to progress throughout until the final round and seemingly win more money or prizes, whatever it is. Additionally, the announcers make this game. They're super funny, and it really brings a lighthearted joy to the game, very similar to Apex Legends, and it's not just too goofy like Fortnite may be. Now, when we take a look at our tournament, we are facing off against the different teams, and the Retros was obviously the best team because we were amazing. There was no better feeling than qualifying by stealing the game at the last second and being one of the top 2 teams to move on to the next round and actually being able to see live how well we did and stacked up against the other teams and who we were going to be facing next. This was just a really cool mechanic that gave you an extra look into it, and it kind of created a internal rivalry for the final round if we were actually able to make it. Spoiler, we did. It was so close. The margin was set. We just had to beat the team, and we barely lost. We were only away by less than $1,000 when we ended up facing the Boundless in the finals. And when I tell you, the Retros versus the Boundless was the single greatest match. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We got our asses whooped. But that doesn't change much. The game absolutely blew me away, whether I was winning or losing. Little pop-ups made the game feel different. Low gravity modes, extra kill bonus, the platforms actually taking you out and extracting while you're trying to win the match really helped to keep the game fresh. It didn't matter if you were just like me here, stealing at the last second and then turning and using the environment to blow up a foam extinguisher to stop your opponent from jumping onto the platform that just made you ecstatic. This game will be fun for a lot of people, and I think that there's a lot of reasons to say this might be the final battle royale we need. If you want to hear more about my opinions, go ahead and like, follow, and subscribe, or don't. It's okay if you don't. Just remember, you're doing everything right today, and you matter. Goodbye.